What we're about to break down here is the anatomy of a hunt. But this isn't a physical one, though. This is a psychological attack. So precise, so calculated, it dismantles its victim from the inside out. We're not talking about cheap jump scares. This is about the unique, deep terror of being truly understood by a predator.
And it all starts with this terrifying thought. The hunt doesn't begin with a chase or a scream. It begins with a whisper, long before you even know you're being watched.
All right, so stage one of this attack is all about disorientation. It's about creating this pure horror of a threat that's unseen but impossibly close. It all begins with our guy Ethan, all alone out in the desert.
He hears his own name being called, but right away, something is deeply wrong. He's looking at this strange figure way out in the distance, but the voice came from directly behind him. And just like that, the logic of his world starts to crack.
His mind is just scrambling, trying to solve an impossible puzzle. Are there two of them? Or did that thing move from way out there to right behind him in a blink? Silently? I mean, which answer is worse?
And then he feels it, the physical proof. This isn't just some sound echoing across the desert anymore. This is intimate. It's invasive. It's a cold breath on his skin. The creature is right there, close enough to touch, but he still can't see a thing.
And this is so important. That's not a conscious thought from him. That's a gut feeling. It's that ancient, primal instinct that's buried deep inside all of us. The one that just screams when a predator is at your back. It's the fear of the thing you know is there, but you must not look at.
But human nature. He fights it. He spins around, his flashlight beam just slicing through the darkness, totally braced for the worst. And what he finds is somehow even more terrifying. Absolutely nothing. Just empty desert. The threat is now both impossibly close and completely invisible.
So now that we've established this thing is unseen, the next stage of the hunt kicks in. It actually starts to reveal itself, but not directly. It plays with perception, using reflections and screens as its hunting ground.
He gets back to his camp, right? And the fire is casting all these dancing shadows. But he notices something is off. One of the shadows, it's moving on its own. It's not following the flicker of the flames. It has its own unnatural rhythm. It's the very first sign that something is terribly wrong with reality itself. And this is where it gets really unsettling. It's how the creature chooses to be seen. Ethan, he grabs his camera, points it out into the blackness, and there it is. On that little digital screen, he sees it. A tall, crooked thing. Its limbs are way too long. Its head is cocked at an angle that's just impossible. But when he lowers the camera and looks with his own eyes, gone. Nothing there.
So you see, these are the horrifying rules of the game. The creature only hunts through a lens, or a reflection, or a screen. It can only be seen indirectly. It literally turns our own technology, our own way of seeing the world, into a window for its own terror.
But look, what you can see is only half the battle. Now we get to its real weapon, sound. And it's not just about mimicking, it's about learning.
So Ethan actually records the voice that's been calling his name. And when he plays it back, he finds what he thinks is a flaw. The copy isn't perfect. There's this tiny delay. It sounds layered, almost like it's listening to sounds and then struggling to repeat them back correctly. It sounds like it's practicing.
And this brings us to this absolutely terrifying idea. We call it the thinking echo. That delay, it's not a weakness. It's the creature's learning process. It is actively listening, recording, and refining its trap in real time. It's studying its prey to become a more perfect killer.
Okay, so from here, the attack just shifts gears. It escalates. The horror moves from just psychological games to a direct assault on Ethan's own body. The predator is done learning. Now it's time to take control.
Picture this. Ethan is just standing there, watching, as footprints literally materialize out of thin air. They press down into the sand, one by one, walking slowly, methodically, right towards him. He can see the weight of a body that simply isn't there. He stumbles backwards, trips, and as he falls, he catches another glimpse, but again, only in the reflection of his camera lens. It's crouched right behind him, and its form, it just defies biology. Its arms are bent backward, its spine is arched in a way it shouldn't be. It's a physical impossibility, seen only in a tiny piece of glass.
And then the voice comes back, but this time, it's perfect. There's no delay, no distortion. It is finished practicing.
And now, it isn't asking, it delivers a clear, simple command.
And this right here, this is the ultimate horror. Ethan's mind is screaming one thing, fight it, don't move. But his body does something else. He's not in control anymore. He watches his own hand move against his will, reaching for the flashlight. It's a war for his own body, and he's losing. The light clicks off.
And now, in total darkness, we hit the final stage of the hunt. This is complete assimilation. This is where the line between the victim and the predator just dissolves.
The voice isn't a sound in the air anymore. It's just a thought, popping directly into Ethan's head. And it sounds just like his own internal monologue, whispering to him, telling him to be calm, that everything is okay.
And it all boils down to this single, devastating question. When the predator's voice is inside your head, using the same tone as your own thoughts, how do you tell which ideas are yours and which belong to the thing that's hunting you?
And the answer, the truly awful answer, is that he can't. He has no idea. His consciousness has been breached. The very idea of I, it's compromised. The creature has already won.
So we end with this one final bone-chilling idea. The chase, the fear, the struggle to survive, all of that was just the setup. The real hunt was just for his attention. And the second the creature had it, the moment Ethan started listening, trying to figure it out, the hunt was already over. He had already lost.